When did In Sickness and in Health reveal who your partner really was? I got food poisoning from our anniversary dinner at that fancy Italian place downtown. At least, that's what I thought at the time. By midnight, I had stomach cramps. By 3 a.m., I was curled over the toilet, pale and shaking. Emma found me collapsed on the bathroom floor. She turned into the perfect nurse called in sick for the first time ever, made homemade soup, brought me ice chips, and checked my temperature like clockwork. "You're such a good nurse," I joked weakly on day 2, when I could barely keep water down without retching. She just smiled and fluffed my pillow carefully. "I love taking care of you, babe. It makes me feel useful." Day 3 was exponentially worse. I couldn't even sit up without waves of nausea crashing over me. Emma never left my side, reading to me from my favorite books, playing soft classical music, constantly adjusting my blankets and checking my forehead. "Maybe we should go to the hospital," I suggested between dry heaves. No. Food poisoning just has to run its course naturally. I researched it extensively online. Hospitals will just pump you full of unnecessary medications. She seemed so knowledgeable, so caring and attentive. I trusted her completely, never questioning her medical advice. Day 4, I was finally feeling slightly better for the first time. Emma suggested we watch Netflix to celebrate my recovery milestone. "Let me just grab something from the kitchen first," she said cheerfully, practically bouncing with excitement. I heard her rummaging around in the medicine cabinet, opening and closing bottles. Then she came back with a glass of water and 2 small white pills in her palm. "What are these exactly?" I asked, squinting at them suspiciously. "Just vitamins, zinc and B12, to help you get your strength back faster and boost your immune system." Something in her voice made me pause. Too eager, too quick to answer, too rehearsed. I palmed the pills instead of swallowing them, pretending to drink the water while hiding them under my tongue. 20 minutes later, I felt dizzy again, nauseous. The room started spinning violently, but I'd only pretended to take the pills this time. That night, I pretended to sleep and watched her through half-closed eyes. Around 2 a.m., she crept to my bedside table like a ghost and slipped something into my water glass. A small dropper bottle with clear liquid. My heart pounded so hard I thought she'd hear it. The next morning, I secretly collected the water in a plastic bottle while Emma showered. I drove to my friend Diego's house. He's a pharmacy tech at CVS. "Dude, you look absolutely terrible," he said, examining the sample under his kitchen light. "Just test it, please. I think something's wrong." 30 minutes later, his face went completely white. "This is Ipecac syrup. It's used to induce vomiting in poison cases. Why would someone put this in drinking water?" The room spun, but not from illness this time, from pure, horrifying realization. Emma hadn't been nursing me back to health. She'd been systematically keeping me sick. For 4 straight days, she'd been poisoning me while playing the devoted, caring caretaker. When I confronted her that evening, she didn't deny it or try to lie. She just broke down crying, mascara streaming down her cheeks like black rivers. "I love taking care of you," she sobbed uncontrollably. "You needed me. For the first time in our entire relationship, you actually needed me desperately." I stared at her, absolutely horrified. "So you poisoned me deliberately? You're always so independent, so capable of everything. You never let me help with anything important. But when you were sick, you depended on me completely. You looked at me like I was your hero, your savior." She'd been slowly poisoning me for 4 days because she was addicted to being my rescuer. The woman who helped me while I vomited was the exact same woman who caused every single episode. "I was going to stop eventually," she whispered desperately. "I swear I was going to stop." I packed my bags that night, hands shaking with rage and betrayal. Found out later she'd done this to her ex-boyfriend too. He'd chalked it up to a stomach bug that wouldn't quit. Sometimes the person who saves you is the same person who's been slowly killing you. And sometimes the most dangerous love is the kind that needs you to be broken to feel whole.